If you're tired of getting beaten like a teenager beats his meat when he's alone in the house, then you've come to the right video. My aim is to provide you with the knowledge to be a faster player in both defense and offense so you don't get beaten as often. You guys liked the way I presented my previous tutorial about the speed flip and gave it a lot of positive feedback, so I thought why not provide you with more advice. To be a faster player and to climb those ranks, you need to be using momentum properly. If you're getting beaten to aerials and can't quite get those saves, then you're not making good use of momentum. I see people even in GC that can't use it efficiently. So if you're a lower rank, then there's a high chance you're making the mistakes I'm going to be talking about. So why is it a good idea to keep momentum as you move and rotate around the map? First of all, it can help you with aerials. If two players are around the same distance and jump up to aerial for the ball, the player that had the more ground momentum will reach the ball first. It also helps with power. The faster you're traveling when you hit the ball, the more power you'll generate. Even if you make perfect contact with the ball, without momentum, it'll be a much weaker shot. Next, it helps with goalkeeping. You need to have momentum to save powerful shots and flicks. That's why shadowing in 1v1s works so well, because you're constantly moving, allowing you to reach balls that otherwise go past you. It also helps with demos. If you're keeping up good momentum as you move around, you might catch a player rotating and get the demo on him. And finally, it helps with recovery. When you go for an aerial or shot, it's vital you land on your tires and make use of power slide to keep your speed. Fast recoveries are vital if you want to reach the top ranks. This clip shows how powerful momentum can be. So we've got Fennec on the attack, Octane is shadowing and goes in for a challenge. And look where they end up. Octane is further out than Fennec. From here, it seems like Fennec should easily get to the ball first. But as Octane lands, he holds power slide to keep his momentum, which allows him to reach the ball faster and get ball possession. So we've looked at how momentum can help you. Now let's look at how you can implement it into your game and some mistakes you should avoid. In terms of mechanics, there's 3 skills that can be useful to keep up momentum. First and most important is power slide. Now most people won't consider power sliding a skill, but it is one of the most used techniques, and to a newer player, getting used to it will be like learning a new mechanic. You should be power sliding every time you land and your car is not facing the direction of momentum. Then flip while power sliding to correct your car. This makes sure that no speed is wasted. I don't think you need to directly train power sliding as it is simple, but one thing you can do is practice the flip to correct yourself. Go to free training, slide, flip, and try to land facing forwards. Once you get the hang of this, this will help tremendously with your recoveries and you'll already feel faster around the field. The second mechanic that can help you be faster is the half flip. It's the quickest way to do a 180-degree turn and is one of those skills that is essential to learn. I won't go through how to do it to keep the video short, but you'll find many tutorials on YouTube. You simply backflip and cancel your flip by holding forward, then air roll to correct your car. This helps in a lot of situations, such as after you take a shot or somebody gets the ball past you and you need to turn and get back as quickly as possible. The third skill useful to keep up your momentum is wave dashing. Again, you'll find tutorials online and I'll do one later in the future, but basically you jump and flip into the ground after at least one tire makes contact with the floor. This gives you a short burst of speed and paired with a power slide, it can be really useful to gather momentum quickly. It's also really useful to use when you jump off a wall. As you're driving down, jump and wave dash as you hit the ground to gain momentum instantly. I highly recommend that you learn these 3 skills because once you start using them together, your recoveries will speed up, which in turn means you can rotate faster to provide support for your team. Now let's talk about mistakes to avoid. The most obvious one is never stop moving. This is especially important when you're waiting for a pass from a teammate. It's vital to keep up good momentum, so if a pass comes, you can get to the ball quicker than the defender. Some people have a tendency to slow down while they're watching and waiting for the pass. And in the lower ranks, some people actually come to a complete standstill. You definitely want to avoid this, so keep moving even if it's just a little bit of movement. The other scenario where you might slow your momentum is when defending a shot. Back post defending is usually the better choice as it allows you to time your rotation so you don't have to come to a stop. But sometimes you have to defend from inside the net, and this is where people get caught off guard. They stop still and wait for a shot or pass. If the ball pops up into the air, the attacker will always have more momentum and reach the ball first. So what you should do is start moving forward even before your opponent makes his play. This little bit of extra momentum means your challenge will be much quicker. This seems like a small little thing, but it will help massively. Now let me go through a mistake that's harder to spot, and once you're aware of it, your aerials will feel drastically faster. I'm talking about braking just before you aerial. As you can see in this clip, this is a savable shot, and the defender actually touches the ball but couldn't quite save it. As they come around, they have good momentum, but pay attention to the front of the car. See how it dips down? They brake just before jumping, killing their momentum and slowing down their aerial. Now this next clip is almost the same scenario. However, this time the defender doesn't brake, allowing for a faster, smoother aerial, and he saves the shot. You need to be keeping an eye on the attacker. If you see them boosting and you think they're going to shoot, then start boosting before the shot to gain momentum. That little bit of extra speed before the shot comes in will allow you to save powerful shots and flicks. If you're getting beaten to aerials or you're not saving shots, save a replay and see if you're making this mistake and braking before jumping. So to sum it up, make sure you've always got some momentum in offense and defense. It will speed up your aerials and allow you to beat players to the ball. Learn how to use power slide, half flip and wave dash as they help to recover and get back into position quickly. Also, if you're losing aerials or not saving many goals, then see if you're braking and killing your momentum before jumping. I wanted to keep it short and sweet, so I apologize if I've gone over things too quickly, and if I've missed anything, or if you've got a tip of your own, post a comment below for other people to see. I'll be doing tutorials on half flips, wave dashing and air dribbles, so don't forget to subscribe if you're looking to improve on Rocket League. And hit that like button if you found this video helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.